Hey team, I want to look at Google Slides as a way of completing lessons. If we are ever doing some virtual classes or we're doing a split classroom where I'm having you work on your own through some tasks and then coming together to do some things as a group, you might be getting Google Slides as a way of going through the practice. So I want to look at how we can use this effectively. All right, so the two ways that you're going to receive this Google Slide lesson is either through Google Classroom, and if you receive it through Google Classroom, you're going to have your name up next to where it says Map Skills. That means it's your copy and you will be able to type on it and answer questions. If it doesn't, if it says Map Skills for copy, you're going to have to make your own copy of it before you can write in it. And if you have to make a copy, if it says copy when you try to open the file, you're going to need to upload it to Google Classroom in order for me to be able to see it. But we'll talk about that later. So here we are, we get to our lesson and we can see it's pretty tiny on our screen. And the reason that I'm doing this in Google Slides is last year when we did distance learning, some kiddos had a hard time navigating what they should do first and second and third. When everything was an individual file, sometimes they did things out of order and they didn't have the information before they got to the practice, and that was not helpful. So in Google Slides, I start at the beginning, I go through the lesson, and I progress with the things that you need to know before you can practice. So if you go through the slides in the order that I've organized them, you should be good to go, and you should have all the information that you need before you move on to practice. All right, so the thing that I want you to understand about being in Google Slides is that we have present mode up here in the corner. Present mode is going to be very helpful when you want to view the information, but we can't type answers in present mode. So we're going to have to toggle between the two. So if I go to present mode, I'm going to get nothing else on my screen, no distractions, just the information in front of me. And I'm going to have embedded videos, embedded readings, and things like that in these slides that will help you learn the information that I'm trying to give to you. All right, down here in the bottom is where you advance to the next slide. There we've got another video which helps us understand how to use scale. And then oh look, I've got a red star on this page and I have some boxes. This means that this is for practice. If you see a red star on a page, it means I'm going to give that information, that task, a grade. Sometimes it'll be on a single page, sometimes it'll be on the first page of several that have the same task. But if you see a red star, realize that I am going to assess that for a grade. But if you look, I can't type in here. I can't click in that because I'm presenting. So I have to push my escape button, and I'm going to go back to regular mode, and then I can click on each of these boxes. I can do the work, I can practice, and I can answer the questions. All right, once I'm done answering the questions, I can go back into present mode if I want to, and I go on to the next one. Here you see a blue star. Now, I did not use blue stars very often, but when I did, it meant this is practice for you. I'm not going to grade it for a grade in the gradebook. However, if you needed extra points because you struggled, I can look here to see if you did better on this task than perhaps on another task. Also, some blue stars are advanced activities, things that you might want to do if you want to carry something further. So blue stars are not required. Blue stars are extra work, extra practice, if you need it or if you want to enrich and move forward and learn more. So I'm going through, okay, I've got another video. I'll play that video. And another blue star, and so I can leave and I can come on out of there to complete this work. All right, so when you are working, you toggle between present mode and escape in order to complete the activity. Then you need to click Turn in Classroom when you're done. Thanks, guys.